Good morning, everyone. I hope you are all enjoying your stay here in Kokomi High School. I have gathered you all here today to ask but a simple question. What is one trait that you envy from the person you hold the dearest in this place? The sooner you answer, the sooner you will all be allowed to return to your rooms. Please do remember that anything and everything you say will be recorded.
The person I hold dearest? That's very sudden. I don't particularly envy others, especially not in this situation. We are all doing our best in our own ways. But if I had to say, her positivity, I guess. Being too logical can be a downside in this place. We need people like her who remind us to stay optimistic and look out for each other. It's not really envy, but admiration, though. I hope that answer is good enough.
Now that came out of nowhere. A trait I envy. There's nothing like that. Why would I envy any of them? I'm living life to the fullest, honest to myself. There's nothing I'm gonna want over that. But, well, since you're so curious, let me think. Oh, right! It's probably how lovable he is. Is there anyone in here who actually hates him? And I don't mean the magical girl. I think being liked by everyone is an amazing trait. I'm looking forward to making some friends, so if I had to choose, that's what I go with.
I don't know what your plan is, but I'll answer the question and leave. The trait I envy about someone I hold dear. It's not something I often think about, but it might precisely be the fact that any of the others would be quick to answer. I can't really choose one person I care about above than the rest, since I have to protect everyone. So I can't say I envy something about a particular person either. If a general answer is enough, I will say it's the way of bonding that they have. At the same time, I am not going to prioritize friendship in a situation like this. That's as much as I can say.
Huh? Lacamarde, did you feel left out of the question game we did the other day?
Relevancy, Miss Satsushi.
Okay, sorry. I'll answer the question. I really envy how level-headed he is. Maybe it's because I'm the youngest, but most of them are more mature than me. I'm constantly anxious, and I'm not very smart. I try my best, though. But if I could be a little more composed, I could probably help everyone more. Please don't tell him any of this, okay? I really don't want him to worry about my insecurities. Besides, it's really fine. We all have our strengths. But I can definitely say that his kindness and how patient he is has helped me many times.
Oh, that's what you wanna know? I have way more interesting things to say. Like that one time Fine, I'll stay on topic. You're so boring. Envy, was it? Something I envy about him. Honestly, I don't want to speak ill of my friends, but that boy doesn't have many enviable traits. He's entertaining, though. Oh, I thought of something. He's like a social magnet sometimes, isn't he? You wouldn't guess it at first glance, but everyone wants to take care of him. I guess that kind of attention wouldn't be bad once in a while. But honestly, I feel satisfied with how things are right now.
You really woke me up for this stupid shit. First of all, I don't hold a single of these fuckers dear, so get that straight in your recordings or whatever. And second, there's not anything to envy about these losers. Seriously? Envy? Like I have the time to think about stuff I envy other people. Asking me something like that has to be some awful joke. Just die.
Why do you want to know that? Something I envy.
Maybe her strength or her kindness. She is always looking after others. That is impossible for me. That's it.
Oh my, what an interesting question. I hadn't considered it before. A trait I envy about her. I must say, her endless light. There is a fire in her heart that burns brightly. It might not be a positive thing to envy, but the intensity with which she burns is something I would love to share. Although, maybe it wouldn't work out considering my position. Oh, can I add another? If that's alright, I would also like to say the mix between her naivety and conviction. Not many people in this age are able to stay so pure of heart. It's truly something I hope she doesn't lose in the long term. Thank you for this opportunity, and I hope my answer was satisfying. Please do not hesitate to call me again if you'd like to discuss anything. How about I go into more detail about myself next time? Oh, you aren't interested? That's a shame.
That's unexpected. Let's see. It's hard to say something for certain. After all, we've all only known each other for a little while, but everyone has traits that others would find desirable. That's just how being human works. The way he takes life at his own pace and does everything leisurely is very enviable. It's not my style, but sometimes I see him relax and I wish I had his outlook on life. Funnily enough, he's more negative than me, so he probably wouldn't see that as a good thing. Maybe we can learn a bit from each other. That'd be ideal.
Oh, there's a few things. I think what I envy the most is how genuine he is. It's dangerous to open your heart here, but he does it without hesitation. That doesn't mean he's not careful though, but I still like to be a bit more honest. He's honest both with others and himself. That takes a lot of courage. Is that too serious? There's other traits of him I like for myself, like how good he is at anything he tries. He'll probably teach me about anything if I ask. He is also always positive. It's like nothing can beat him. But that seems tiring, so maybe I don't really envy it. That's all I can think of right now.
That's one weird question. Listen, that's not the kind of thing a magical girl can say. If I show any weakness, how will anyone look up to me? I can't be unreliable, and I can't spend time being jealous of others. There's nothing for me to envy that I haven't already mastered. How many years do you think I spent making sure I was the perfect magical girl? Besides, not to be mean, but like, have you seen half of these people? There's your answer.
That's all you need me to do? Really? Okay. Well, I guess there's a lot to envy from him. He's smart and reliable. He knows so many things. He's even great at cooking and cleaning. Oh, and he speaks so many languages. There's many things I feel jealous about, but he always says I'm okay the way I am. So saying this feels like I'm disrespecting him. Even his reassurance is something I could never do. I really do believe he's a selfless and kind person. I hope he's not going to hear this.
I'm not usually the one who gets asked questions like these, so I'm not sure. There's so many things I could say. She's really, really impressive. I envy how full of confidence she is. Her personality is just unique. Everyone's is. So maybe if I can learn a thing or two from talking to them, I'll feel more confident too. That would be nice.
What do you want to know that for? I'm not telling you anything. Who knows what you're doing with this information? Besides, there's nothing I'd envy from clueless people like them. They should envy me for being the only rational one in this place. No one else is actually seeing the truth. There, I answered. So leave me alone, okay?
This is definitely not what I expected when you called me for a meeting. I must say, you are not very good at communication. Envy is unbefitting of a prince like myself. There's not a single trait I consider myself to lack in comparison to the rest. But one must also stay humble and learn from the masses. That is also true. What good is a leader who doesn't pay close attention to the ones he must guide? However... there is one thing I admire from a certain someone. I wouldn't say I hold him the dearest, but I do spend a lot of time near him and I end up noticing certain habits. You see? I must say, he truly excels in...
Apologies for the interruption, but I am afraid that you are taking too long in your answer. We are on limited time, so I am ending your response here. Have a good day, Mr. Hoshizora.
Pardon? You said I'm taking too long to answer? How rude! You posed the question, and now you interrupt me? Huh? Where did you go? Come back at once!
I understand. I'll answer the question then. I can't say I'm very familiar with envy, though. I can't remember feeling jealous of any specific person before. If it's him, then... This is something that might not make much sense to whoever's listening, but you could say I envy how human he is. Can I go back now?